Schlumberger, the world-leading provider of upstream technology to the oil and gas industry. In today's world, Schlumberger has become the world's leading supplier of technology, integrated project management and information solutions to customers working in the oil and gas industry. This company acts as a company that invests, designs, engineers, and applies technology to help the customers find and produce oil and gas safely and efficiently. Currently, this company employing approximately 113,000 employees, representing over 140 nationalities and working in more than 85 countries. On top of that, Schlumberger has known as the world-leading provider of drilling, production and processing technology and reservoir characterization to the global energy industry.
How Schlumberger implement knowledge in the company? Schlumberger has implement knowledge in their company by connecting these four elements through their avenue, and one of them is by connecting between people. This is implemented through the company internal Facebook named as Career Network Profile or CNP. This Facebook can only be accessed by the workers or the employees of the company. Within CNP, there are information about the colleague, their working experience, and their publications. Second elements are by connecting between people and solutions. This is done using InTouch, a knowledge management center organized into company business divisions and products. The third one is by connecting between people and information. Within company internet, there are a lot of information has been hosted, published, and shared. This is accessible historically leveraging Google's search engine algorithm alike, and it's called the How. The last one is by connecting between people to communities. Technical communities within Schlumberger is organized using their technical communities named Schlumberger Eureka Technical Communities or SETC. This community is in charge of every members of the community technical progression and give recognition according to their technical ladder. To make it more clear, this video will show you on how Eureka communities work in Schlumberger.
Eureka is a group of internal communities inside Schlumberger.
It is a way for people to interact and meet in a virtual sense, people in their technical discipline all over the world.
Eureka gives you exposure to a lot of different ideas, lets you get an understanding of who to contact for help.
It's the only way to find out who's doing what and how.
Eureka, it provides this vital communication link between day-to-day work and the sort of more fundamental science-based work done in research and engineering.
When you think about Schlumberger, countries all over the world, different time zones, what Eureka helps provide is a way for all of you to interact with each other day or night, asking questions on the bulletin boards, watching a technical webinar. You can always learn.
If you're looking for an experimental technique or a new measurement, then the first thing you do is Eureka. It's a really big world out there, and there's a lot of information. You just can't store it all in your head.
Each of the technical communities will have a bulletin board in which they will have question and answers and discussions over technical topics. It allows you to connect with other people in the organization that can help you find the expertise and information that you need to solve your problems.
If you're looking for particular people within a particular discipline, then Eureka is the place to go.
It gives you access to expertise from across the world, all levels in the organization.
Eureka helps to create the knowledge sharing opportunities and to keep them going.
With Eureka, you can reach out to the whole community, which might be many thousands. For people to share their experiences and for people to learn from each other is absolutely critical to our success.
Now we can see how Schlumberger implement a Groupware or collaborative software. Schlumberger was implement a collaborative software to assist an engineer on how to manage the business by using a collaborative software development tools. Software engineers within Schlumberger utilize Microsoft Team Foundation Server for application development. This an application assists engineer collaboration of their project and works by tracking code versions and audit trail of code change. Microsoft Team Foundation Server not only automates the workflow, it guides the Schlumberger software development process in a more streamlined way. It collects real-time data intelligence based on project history, differing from the approach that rely on the oil and gas industry benchmark data. TFS serves as a data warehouse that critically links the various engineer roles in the software development lifecycle. Schlumberger and Microsoft have been working together for nearly a decade to address the challenges of oil and gas explorations and productions. In human resources and other business roles, Schlumberger may be using Microsoft SharePoint to update the team's calendars, project schedule, and documents. Microsoft SharePoint Server enables the communications and collaborations capabilities in Studio that make it possible for asset teams members to collaborate in the context of their Petrol project and data. SharePoint Connector connects Petrol with a web portal reservoir team info sharing environment to guide, document, and audit 3D geomodels. It enables continuous improvement of modeling and creates a bridge between Petrol and corporate knowledge repositories.
Imagine accelerating your team's abilities, delivering revolutionary advances across your E&P business. Seamlessly connecting people, processes, technology, and data within your operations. This is all possible in the Delphi Cognitive E&P environment, an open, secure, and scalable cloud-based solution. Accelerating collaboration, enhancing workflows, streamlining data consumption. Using the latest technologies, including encryption at rest and in transit, and compliant with the latest standards, security within Delphi is non-negotiable. A managed environment with 24/7 application and operation support, accessible whenever, from wherever. The open source data ecosystem amplifies the ability of every discipline in every company to experience and rival access to information. Data seamlessly interpreted and shared. Built for the cloud, liberating data, engines, and simulators. The Delphi environment is entirely scalable, delivering software technology across the entire E&P life cycle. A collaborative environment allowing you to discover, purchase, and consume new global data sources. From large-scale seismic volumes to real-time drilling and production data and reports, relevant insights are presented to you whilst preserving the richness of information. Innovative AI, machine learning techniques, and analytics help make sense of vast quantities of data in a fraction of the time. Delphi, powered by openness, enables you to connect your data and workflows. Create, innovate, and share new approaches to industry challenges through the developer portal. Rapidly integrate your systems and applications, leveraging the APIs and open source code provided. Supercharged by openness, together we are breaking down barriers, ensuring domain silos are a thing of the past. Delphi is now openness is our future.
Challenges. It is often for a person to have wrong concept towards computers. It is hard for computers to replace human as part of the process. Therefore, we need to understand these elements to ensure success, which is people, process, and technology. The challenges of using any corporation tools, or in other words, Groupware in technology aspect, is it requires other elements to be working together. Typically, unclear business process makes the adoption of the tools slower, or maybe it will lead to failure due to frustration from people who is using the tools. Even though Schlumberger has been implemented the concept of knowledge management for 5 years. This can refer when Schlumberger need to face on how to polish new employees in the organization. Schlumberger managers say that on this October 2019, 25,000 new employees has been recruited, who were new not only to Schlumberger but also to knowledge management. Due to this new employment, it is hard to give clear concept about Schlumberger Groupware tools. It takes time for new employees to adapt the tools, which might be new for them to exploit. Moreover, we do also know that Schlumberger is merging with Smith International Incorporated. In the merging of both companies, we can clearly know that both companies will have different levels in maturity regarding knowledge management. On the aspect of Schlumberger, knowledge management has been implemented since 1997, and Schlumberger is one of the original leaders of knowledge management in oil and gas. So Schlumberger has high awareness of knowledge management with a supporting culture of sharing at Schlumberger. But as Smith International Incorporated was initiating knowledge management plans on a small scale with no dedicated team, their culture is in the way of independence, which narrower pockets of sharing and is fairly slight in specific units.
The first suggestion is communication is the key. Companies should use all means available. Before manage knowledge effectively, it needs a platform where that knowledge can be captured and created. If company want to build intellectual capital, a user-friendly and flexible system is an essential foundation. Start by listing all of the communication channel used. This might include email, company intranet, or social networks. All the tool used must be ensured by the company that each of it is clearly understandable. Remember that knowledge cannot grow if people cannot communicate. Learning management system would not be effective if it is just an e-learning unit dispenser. The next suggestion is knowledge management tools must be experimented. The organization should provide with new, unique, and fun ways to engage the employees. Schlumberger has 113,000 employees of 140 nationalities. Therefore, getting large attendance number was the biggest challenge. Schlumberger also have 25,000 new employees who were new to the company and also to the knowledge management. Training are required and they must be provided with the initial awareness of the knowledge management. Launching of training video and knowledge management day is one of the methods to implement training in one day. It also can save the cost and time for the training itself. The video that covering various knowledge management topic can be sent through email to Legacy Smith Manager. It is an efficient way for the holding company that have many leaders and different cultural employees to handle all of them. Lastly, companies should always look for feedback and input. Feedback is the process in which part of the output of system is returned to its input in order to regulate its further output, and should be an essential part of learning, training, and development. The impact of failing to provide feedback to learners are the learner impossible to judge and the organizer believe that everything is fine, hence there is no areas of improvement. Some people in the workplace also suffer from poor performance as a result of not receiving feedback, and it is very common in many organizations. Feedback is the cheapest, most powerful yet most underused management tool. Feedback can also be highly motivating and energizing. It has strong links to employee satisfaction and productivity.